Hello everybody and welcome to the pre-show for Fortnite. This is brought to you by Raid and it's the largest Fortnite LAN in Europe and it's right here at home in Ireland, Rob. I'm excited to see what's going to be happening over at this event.
Yeah, I think it's going to be stellar. It's obviously going to be out with Dublin Games Festival in the RDS main hall this Saturday. And I think when we're looking at this, you got to look at like the prize pool. That's €2,000 for the winner, and because of that, it's attracted a lot of these big names that we see playing in a few of those skirmishes that are organised by Epic. If you're looking at like Andizi and Jamar, Andiza and Jamar are one of the guys that are teams that are playing. They've looked absolutely fantastic, including Andiza, who's taken home a nice sum of cash from a few of these events as well. So that's got to be one of the big names that you want to be keeping an eye on. And same with one of the guys that are probably one of the bigger names in Ireland, I would say, the Fact team as well, Fact Revolution, who have started off in our custom games way back when we were kicking those off on Sundays. And these were one of the names that very quickly rose to prominence. Lawboom, Caldozi, Ghost, Pengoy, these are all guys that we've seen time and time again in these events and have put up big statistics. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they match up against a lot of the unknown players that we've seen as well.
Yeah, well look, you're talking about there how we're going to have some of those more kind of professional level players here and teams. And it might be worth noting that the play isn't quite going to be what you guys see at home. It's going to be a little bit different when you jump into one of these games, of course, because what we've actually done here is we've provided a little bit of weighting towards the kills as opposed to getting to that victory royale. Instead now, you're going to be looking to find as many kills as you can, really, because they get quite a big kill bonus to kind of stop that late game, really slow play where players are hiding out, they're just trying to survive, and it makes for a pretty boring event. So we want action, and that's what we're going to be seeing a lot of. Yeah,
for anyone who hasn't really seen much in the way of professional Fortnite, that's kind of the way the meta has gone at the moment. Is this, okay, cool, are we in the circle? Right, we're building this mini castle. Nobody's touching my fort, and we're just going to stay in here for the entirety until that circle forces to move. And you end up with a bunch of people in these tiny enclosed areas, all building all over the place. And it's fun when you get into that small enclosed area. There's a lot of battles going on, but the lead up into that can be a wee bit slow. So we want to try and weight it more towards those kills, so then we get a lot more action, very fast-paced games, and hopefully more entertainment for the viewer at home as well.
Yeah, and that's going to allow those more dominant players, the more mechanically skilled ones, to really shine through, even if they have that unlucky game where maybe they only make it the top 20, or at least if they're able to clock up a couple of kills in the process, it's not all lost. It's not just about that top-level placement. We should have a graphic up there for you guys to see exactly what's going on in terms of where those points are allocated. And yeah, that's going to be interesting. Speaking about mechanics, though, we have the opportunity for some players to be playing with controllers. Now, it is all on PC. The whole tournament is going to be a PC-central tournament, but players can bring along their controllers if they want. Do you think we're going to see a lot of controller players, or are people going to be making that move over to the mouse and keyboard?
I think we're going to see a lot of mix of different people, and that's what I'm actually really looking forward to seeing is, because you're not going to have just the pros all the time, you're going to see a lot more of aggressive play coming from people who are used to those online games versus, you know, guys who maybe want to make a name for themselves as well. Like, this is kind of one of the cool things, is that when you're playing against guys who are getting invitation to the skirmish events or the Winter Royale events and stuff that are coming up at the moment, you get your chance to tussle with the best of them. And I think that's where we're going to see a lot of people, whether it be controller or it is on the PC, who are just coming to show that they can really match with the best players.
Well, that's it. It's going to be a really interesting event in terms of Fortnite. We have got a duos tournament that's going to be on a little bit earlier, but it won't be on stream. The main stage and the stream will be showing the squads tournament, which you'll be commentating, Rob. It's going to be great. But, of course, there's a lot more happening outside of just Fortnite. We've got Overwatch earlier on in the day, lots of different games. Like, of course, you've got Rocket League, Counter-Strike. Also, we've got a couple of little on-site games, non-computerized ones. That's going to be interesting.
I'm not going to lie. I'm really looking forward to the Mario Kart. There's like a Mario Kart remote control race course, and I am 100% down to lose to all you at home.
And that's a good point. You know, you guys can come along. You can meet us. You can meet the players. You get to meet everybody that's there. We can go do a bit of VR, a little bit of Mario Kart, the real-life 20-foot by 20-foot racetrack. It's going to be a really fun event. There's lots of people to meet there, lots of things to do, and I think we're particularly excited about that Mario Kart. We gotta have a little 1v1.
Yeah, I know. See, this is the thing. See, I have this in work all the time as well, because I work in a bank most of the time, and then I come on here and be an idiot. But so what happens is I've got now this reputation in work where I'm the gaming guy. So it's like whenever we went out to one of the bars here and we were playing a few games there, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, we're in Token, it's going to be fine. You know, Rob is going to just destroy all of us. And I was terrified. I have played like competitive League of Legends that has been less stressful than this night in Token, just because I was like, I have got to beat everyone at Mario Kart. I've got to be on point at every single shooter game that's available. There is a lot of pressure on me. So when I show up to the Mario Kart, I am going to be bad. So please do not hold me accountable for it.
You can't use beating Rob as bragging rights, but
yeah, exactly.
I'm fair game. I'm pretty good at Mario Kart on the Wii. I'll take anybody on in the real life version, especially you, Rob. We gotta have that 1v1. I want the bragging rights.
Okay, okay. We'll see how that goes. But I think overall it's going to be absolutely stellar to show up at Dublin Games Festival. Not only are we having that, there's going to be a bunch of streamers there. There's a heap of different talks that are on as well to get involved in. Even if you're not interested in that esports side of things. So we do hope really to see you there.
Yeah, look, it's for everybody. It's like any kind of gaming event. I believe there'll be cosplay as well. Yeah. Right? Yeah, like there's something for everybody there. If you're into esports, into just gaming in general or the genre overall, it's fine. You can always bop along and see what's going down. You can head over to the Dublin Games Festival website to take a look at everything that we've been talking about, everything that's on show, and you can even get your tickets there if you want to come along and join us November 24th. It's going to be a hell of an event.